Hello, everybody. We're back. 2 episodes in a month.
Woohoo! Amazing.
Trying to catch up from whatever. Being gone for 2 months, we'll try and catch up now. So, yay!
Praise.
I'm hearing my voice now in my ear. Cool. You can actually hear me.
Yeah, audio is working.
Audio is working.
That's why I was like, oh, I'm here too.
Yes. Cool. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back. We are playing our Alien again. Our Alien? We've got a pet alien and we're playing with them.
Definitely our alien.
Yes. Cool. So yes, we're joined back by everybody. Everybody is here. Ooh, James, you just had a spirit fly across your screen.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, let me see if I can see it on the past.
The past is already gone. The past is now
you
the
have
present.
to wait till after. Yeah.
If it's not on the recording, it must be true and a ghost. That's something I learned on a certain podcast.
Either that or I'm seeing things, which could very well be true.
This is I'm basically in Mooey Central, and you're just, oh, damn it.
If there's no evidence of it having happened, it definitely happened.
Yeah, there might be dust. If it's dust, it simply must be dust.
Yeah, I could be seeing
the most
things.
haunted shed in Britain.
There's your claim to fame. Most haunted shed in Briton. You can bring on most haunted.
I agree. That's another venue income revenue, James. I agree with Mark. Just get everyone in. You do the tour of the shed.
Tour of the shed, yeah, 2p. 2p in
2p?
to the shed.
Well,
50 quid to get out of the haunted shed.
Bring Yvette Fielding in. You know, she'll make you a mint with whatever it is most haunted.
Oh yeah, she makes mints.
Yeah, mints out of ghosts.
And
Anyway.
as there will be a recording of this evening's session, I will pass absolutely no comment at all on anything that is produced by that company.
I will talk to you about that later.
Not on air.
So aliens, right?
So aliens, yes.
Am
There's
I
an
right?
alien actually in James's studio as well.
Oh,
They're definitely masquerading as those colourful balls behind you.
yeah.
That's what
Like
it
the
is.
bit where where the Ripley is in the thing and it looks like the sideboard.
Yeah.
Whatever. Not the sideboard, the part of the ship. They don't have sideboards on spaceships.
Well, you never. They
Mark,
might do.
Why do you have that to hand? That's horrible.
Is that
That's an actual xenomorph, isn't
It
it?
looks like something's going to come out when you press a button.
Ooh, like a
It's like a Pez dispenser.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a
something,
Pez.
it will if you take the bottom off because it's a money box.
Oh, does it have the second jaws to?
No,
That's so-
sadly not.
I'm so sorry,
Yoink
Tom.
your
That was a
money out
very
your hand.
British response to a money box. Like, oh,
See, if it had the second jaws that come out, it should be something like
Ooh,
those
to
little
grab-
Cadbury's dairy milk dispensing machines that you used to get when you were a kid. That the little bars of chocolate they could shoot out of.
or just it grabs your money to put it in.
Mm.
Like, there you go.
It's space hungry hippos.
The worst kind.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we are actually meant to be playing an RPG. Otherwise, should we just sit here and chat for like half an hour instead?
We could do. I have got a model colonial marine on the other side of the room if we get into trouble.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
Does this one have a hole in its head? Does it carry a hammer?
oh.
Too soon.
Too
Too
soon.
soon. Too soon. No, it's carrying a bucket. It's got the bucket says hammer on it. Okay, right. Anyway, yes.
What happened last time, David?
What happened last time? Someone died quite horribly. So yeah, at the end of last episode, you had invaded the insurgency's compound to find the final missing Marine, Wojciech, who you did find. They just might have been a little bit, I don't know, different, I suppose. They're having a bit of a mood swing, I feel. And Hammer took the brunt of that, ended up with a bit of a headache. Chaplain was just like, "Now I've got this. We're fine. We're all good," and managed to murderize the alien, which then exploded in acidy goo, turned the remains of Hammer into a blob of goop, which then fell through the floor onto someone below. And I think, and then you received a message. We're gonna play this scene out a little bit. But you just received a message from Major Hatfield, basically asking you to get back to Fort Nebraska as quickly as possible because bad shit's happening. And that's kind of where we're at the moment.
Clarification: with Chaplain just murderizing that poor alien. Are they less stressed as a result?
Yeah. Let's talk about.
Let's talk
Chaplin's
about-
stress.
Yeah.
Let's talk about stress,
I feel
baby.
we should talk
Let's
about
talk
It's
about
like,
stress.
"Bah!" and then you do a
Yeah.
reboot.
Okay.
And it's all fine.
Saying that, you're not really meant to really tell people what your secret agendas are. But we're going to use Chaplin's secret agenda and something that Mark will know about that you guys don't, as to the reason why Chaplain has been getting stress.
Ooh.
And when your second secret agenda kicks in, and there will be a very specific point that Chaplin's second secret agenda kicks in, that is when we can then continue properly playing the game where synthetics don't get stress. Sorry, I got it all wrong. Synthetics don't get stress.
So what you've done here is you've taken my secret agenda and used it to your advantage to cover up.
To cover up my own mistake.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
basically.
I would assume that synthetics do get stressed because my computer gets stressed all the time, and and we've had to reboot and repair. So I think it makes complete sense.
Yeah, kernel panic and whatnot.
Yeah.
All I've done is just hit Control-Alt-Delete on the back of my head.
Several times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Gone to Task Manager and closed down the 36 Chrome tabs that were running.
Chrome, come on! You're running Windows. You've got Internet Explorer. That's why you've been getting stressed.
Yeah.
It's Edge now.
Yes.
Oh,
Most of the stress has come from the fact that a little voice in Chaplin's head keeps telling him that he can upgrade to Windows 11 anytime he wants to.
Is his
I've
conscience
just,
clippy going? Do you want to write a letter?
It looks like you're trying to murder us here. Do you want to help with that?
I've just seen a message in the chat, and this has just reminded me we do need to put a content warning on this. As always, we are playing a horror RPG, and it does get visceral, and it's probably going to get a lot more visceral and violent in this episode. So yes,
maybe silly.
And silly because
Mostly silly.
Mostly silly because of who we are. But yes, so there is obviously a content warning. This is an adult game. I won't say adult game. It is a horror game. It's space horror. It is alien. So expect nastiness.
Look, one of the UK's top pagan rock bands are in the chat. They're not going to get queasy,
Cool.
despite what they say. Are you?
That sounds like a challenge. Anyway.
It's like, incubus, succubus. No, I can't listen. It's too bad.
Yeah, if is it really incubus succubus? Do we really have incubus succubus in the chat?
I'm sure they'll tell us.
They're using the name.
I can assure you it is because Candia
it
retweeted
is.
my tweet before she joined.
Oh, amazing!
There you
Hello. I have absolutely loved your work for many a year. I grew up listening to you as a child.
It's true. He's very old.
Look at the grey in the beard.
Anyway,
Anyway, enough of that.
Aliens. we were going to play a game of Aliens.
We're attempting to play a game of Aliens. Is what we're attempting to do. So yes, okay. Let me actually find the bits which I need to find. So if the original tweet that I sent out this morning or today or whenever it was, I called it Operation Shitstorm. The actual Act 2 is called The Storm. I just added in the shit because, well, yes. But at the end, the other thing that happened at the end of last episode was you all got what's known as a story point.
Oh yeah.
So this scenario and this story that we're running is what's known as a cinematic game for Alien. So there's two types of games in Alien. There's a cinematic and then there's a campaign. Cinematic ones are usually done over maybe 1 or 2 days. Not like game-wise, not that, because we've been going for God knows how long now. This is what, number 6 or something. But like scenario-wise, it's about 1 or 2 days. So it happens very, very quickly. So you don't get any experience for it. But you do get what are called story points at the end of each act. You get these if I think you have worked towards your secret agenda, and if maybe you have done something slightly beyond that relates to some other things in the game. None of you are actually playing the characters that have that connection at the moment. So you all just get 1 story point. But what this story point does, it allows you at some point, whenever you want, to, I want to say re-roll. I've forgotten what it is now. Is it a re-roll?
Not die.
Yes, I was going to say, is it like a
It's
get
not-
out of jail free card?
It's not a get out of frail G. It's not a
Frail. Space jail.
I think it's a re-roll of 1 roll. Forgotten what it is now. Story point. There we go.
See, I was going to use it on Space eBay instantly.
Yeah, can I space rebid?
Yeah.
I gonna buy them all.
Buy all
And
of
I
them.
need to know, can I do this on your rolls as well? Like on a D6 attack by an alien. to not get instantly
Do,
eaten.
do, 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 do. It tells you get those, but it doesn't tell you where it is. Okay, that's really helpful.
We could just make the rules up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm
we're
sure
good at
it's
this.
a re-roll. It's either a re-roll or you get a bonus dice.
If anyone in the chat knows, let us know.
We all know how good I am at rules because I forget things.
I think we don't need any more dice because we're gonna get stressed soon.
Except for one person.
Except for one person.
I don't do stress.
Yeah.
Not
Just
anymore.
chilled. You just
Don't
like
do
the most
Mondays.
chilled
Not anymore.
robot in the world.
Has he
Oh,
got
yeah.
like opens his jacket and he's got like live, laugh, love just to calm him down at every point?
Great love.
It is June o'clock.
You get to spend it to give you an automatic success on one dice.
Ooh.
That is a get out.
That is a get out of
It
jail.
is a get out of jail free card.
Can you use it retrospectively if you've already made the roll and it was shit?
You can spend the point after a failed roll. Yes. So you can spend it before or after the roll.
That's good.
But it's for your role, not for say somebody else's role.
No, it's for yours specifically.
Good to know. Sorry guys, can't help you if it happens.
Yeah, so you get to spend it whenever you want, and it gives you an automatic success. You still have to make the roll because of obviously stress. You still need to see whether you roll a 1 on the stress and things. But yeah, you still get to kind of mess around with that. Right. Everybody, you should all have... I gave you all your new secret agendas as well in the Discords, personally, so no one else has seen those. Mark, as I say, yours will take effect at a very certain point. You are still under part 1 of that. And we'll come... It won't be too long before yours kicks in.
This is so mysterious.
Yeah, it'll be quite obvious when it kicks in. And the rest of you will be a bit like, what?
Chaplain's gone rogue. No stress.
So, yes, James, you can be Iona now, running in through the bottom of the house. You've heard the whatever it was that hammer through. What are they called? Grenades. There we go. That's the word. The grenade. You heard the grenade go off, and then you heard the scream of the alien, and then kind of something falling through a floor sound as you run in. We'll say Dante and Zim are clearing out the insurgencies from around the base of the compound and the grounds of the compound. So they are around, but they're not with you lot.
Because I was going to say there were other people in the house, weren't they? That
Yeah.
now one of them's dissolved, and then we assumed there were other people downstairs because they said, "Oh no, she's awake," or "Oh, something upstairs." As soon as we looked into that room, so
Yeah, there's also a few with a very, very big headache because Mason threw a grenade down there.
that's it. Yes.
Yeah. After that, we
I need to go
threw some acid on them, and then we probably continued throwing grenades at them.
Yeah. So that's where we shall start. You've also received your comms have come to life just after Mason fell through the floor. Just as a repeat of this, so you can remember what was said.
Do you mean Hammer fell through the floor?
Yes.
Mason is still with us.
Well, Mason's probably trying to save Hammer so they fall through the floor, and so it's probably fallen through with them. I don't know. But yeah.
Although we're starting a second act, we're still partway through a scene, so any health that we lost previously is still lost at this stage, yes?
Yep. The only way to regain health in a cinematic version is to sit down and have someone do health work on you, and that takes time.
Particularly if you're a synthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, synthetics are a little bit harder to... I've been reading up on synthetics
Have you?
for various reasons. They need a Comtech check to be fixed, not health. But yeah, anyway, Act 2, The Storm, and it starts with you receiving all of you, your comm systems come alive, and Major Hatfield comes through. And he says, Charlie team, return to base. Repeat, return to base for immediate evac. And then it goes static and cuts off. As it goes static and cuts off, you start to hear the sounds of orbital bombardments and explosions starting to happen from across the city. You are all still inside the compound, so you're not seeing what is happening yet, but you can hear kind of orbital attacks going on, and you can hear the whiz and the shrill shrieks of orbital craft entering the atmosphere. You also kind of hear in the background a little bit of cheering from somewhere.
That's the scariest of all. I sort of dust myself off. I'm like, okay, let's get out. Let's go back to the car. And look back to the hole that was Hammer. I go, God damn, he was one day away. Anyway.
Just built that cottage with the white picket fence and the roses around the door.
I was best woman at his wedding. Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to usher my team to at least get downstairs and get out.
Just as a reminder as well, you did come in through the chain dropship.
Yes.
So there is a chain dropship possibly flying around near you, or there is the APC.
Should we drive, guys?
I like flying very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Come on, then. Let's get on the blooming roof. Give me a bunk.
All right, we all go back upstairs.
Do we want to check out anything in here? What was it like? Was it nice? I sort of motioned towards the main bedroom.
We didn't really have a good check of it, did we? Okay, obviously the thing happened. I think
We were distracted at the time, really, by the death and stuff.
I'm just thinking because Mason, was it Mason or was it myself that found? Was it you that got the body?
You found the body. I found the ammunition and weapons. Deck.
That was in the spare bedroom, right?
Yeah.
I heard over the radio.
Yes. I got more grenades.
Oh, lucky.
Yes.
Okay,
There's smoke coming out of the main bedroom still.
Okay. If it is safe to do so, I'd like to go quickly check, do a quick check around that spare bedroom. Looking at the ceiling first, just in case.
Yeah, always look up.
Always look up. Not like that whole classic film, Don't Look Up. But the for any documents or anything like that. But yeah, that's what I'll do. If it's safe to do so, if it's too hot or anything like that.
The spare bedroom or the main?
No, the room that's got the grenade. Had the grenade in it.
The master bedroom.
The master bedroom. It looks like a grenade's gone off in there because well.
Yeah, I know that.
But in a China shop.
By incompetence, right? I go in and I just have a quick search to see if there's anything else in this room.
I don't think anything will have survived.
Fine.
I'm going to quickly have a look.
Well, whilst everyone else is probably getting up onto the roof, then.
Where is the bedroom?
There's a little alcove on my map.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Must be a pull-out bed or something. Maybe that chair's a.
I think that chair's gone. I think that chair got
storage.
It's just like a blackened heap, where it hit something and it just outlined on the wall.
Yeah. There's no chair left. There's splinters stuck in the wall. The bed looks like it's not been slept in for months. The alcove door is hanging off, and there's ruined clothes in there. And there's what looked like would have been winter protecting clothing and air canisters and stuff, but it's all a little bit messed up. None of it is
This is
usable.
disappointing because TripAdvisor gave it 4 stars.
Only 4?
So, I appreciate. Probably won't be able to tell this because the room's exploded. But did it look like someone was captured here? As in tied to the chair at all? I'm guessing we can't tell that because
there are fragments that look like they could have been like cord of some form.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So they're just left up here by themselves.
There are
Sorry,
some,
I'm asking all the awkward questions.
there are some other bodies lying around. You can't tell what's killed them.
Cool.
The grenade has done a really good job of hiding any evidence.
Good job, Mason. We've covered our tracks.
That's my job.
I know. All right. Yeah. If people want to take the dropship, we'll head on back upstairs. Well, if we can, because I know there was a bit of a drop down, but I'm sure we can make our way back to the
I'll
roof.
give you a bunk up.
Yeah, and then we'll drag you up, Iona.
Yeah, and I just sort of take one little look at where most of Hammer's remains are.
Down the hole.
Just kind of, he was so handsome. And then hop out.
Oh.
Dante tears up a little bit as well. Like you see. I'm not crying. I'm not crying.
Dust.
As you get up and you see and you kind of signal for the drop ship to come and collect you, you hear in the distance a muffled explosion, and it's from the direction of Fort Nebraska. As this explosion happens, Chaplain, you stagger. You drop to your knees, and your eyes roll into the back of your head.
Oh.
Everybody who knows anything about synthetics knows that he is now going through a reboot.
Oh no, sticky keys. Oh no.
This is really not the time for a reboot, Chaplain. We shouldn't have just kept clicking ignore.
Hardware scan. We postponed it far too long.
Yeah. We should have waited till he was plugged in.
Yep. Oh, he's on 10%. That's
Batteries have run out.
Has anyone backed him up? When was the last time someone backed him up?
I mean, we were in a rush from the medical facility.
It's got some of my favourite photos on him.
I'm sure it's on the cloud, the Chaplain cloud.
I look at Captain Silver and I say, I'm pretty sure I did everything right.
We don't have time. Let's get him on the ship. Get him on the ship.
Sure. And
as you are having this conversation, Chaplain, you have fully rebooted. It doesn't take very long, and you are now awake. Your new secret agenda has come into effect. Obviously, you know what that is, so you know kind of what effect that's happened on the first one, and you can obviously, if you want to, talk about that because you are now obviously. I'll let you explain it if you want to. Depends on how Chaplain wants to see themselves doing it.
Truth mode enabled. Oh no.
At this precise moment, as far as the others are concerned, there wouldn't be a discernible change to see yet.
Okay. You okay, Chaplain?
Has your moustache gone?
Yes, I'm fine.
All right.
I'm feeling more myself.
Great. That's good to hear. Everyone on the ship.
Cool. Yes, we should go.
Yep. Obviously, you can also now see there's a few orbital bombardments coming. A few buildings have been destroyed, and you can see UPP dropships coming in.
So are we flying over now to back to base? Can I do a bit of banter about dropship food or something?
Terrible service here.
Calm everyone down.
Make me a statement. Give me some banter, and then we'll see. Tell me what the banter is going to be. You've got very minimal time to do this banter.
So, you know when you get the first class bit of a drop ship and the drop ship stewardesses leave the curtain open for you as you're going along, and then they close the curtain and say, as if to say, this is where you could have been sitting if you worked harder on the drop ship. That was from a bit from Space Jerry Seinfeld. He's you wouldn't know him. He's a classic comedian from the golden age.
If you go onto Space Bay, you can find some of the stuff. That's where you've kind of got these from. I will say, yeah, rather than the 2 that you usually remove 1.
Jeez, that was cold.
It was good, but to remove the stress, you need to be there for quite some time. It's a long period of time, whereas the Cheyenne dropship is going to be moving quite quickly.
Like 5, I get it.
And you're going to be like trying to not to get shot. So that is
does distract an audience somewhat.
Yeah, there's a little bit. They're a little bit distracted. Yeah. As you are flying over, you're going to have your own pilot. There's a pilot in there. They're very uncommunicative and they don't particularly like talking to people. So you can't talk to them.
Did I offend them with some of my jokes?
They've drawn the curtain shut.
Yeah.
This is where you could have come, Iona, if you weren't annoying. Ooh, punch my door.
Could put my own. I got my own USB stick. Can we pop our own music on? Classical.
The pilot has those like proper aviator shades from the movie. Just turns around, pulls them down, looks at you, pushes them back up, and just kind of again closes the curtain on you. This time it's actually a metal door and just kind of slams it on you.
What are those? What are those curtains?
Well, those
It's an
metal
iron
door
curtain.
Clang. A proper iron curtain. I love it.
The iron curtain comes down. Figuratively and literally, because obviously you are being attacked by the UPP. United People's Protection, I don't know.
Space iron curtain.
Space commies, basically. So yeah, as you're flying along, obviously the ship it's low and it's trying to fly across. So there are windows. I'm going to say there are windows in it, so you can actually see what's happening outside. You can see pockets of resistance in a way flaring up. Like you can see the UPP soldiers attacking the city. With them, you can also see occasionally the civilians have joined in. So they've actually welcomed the UPP in and are kind of looking at them as saviors. There are a few groups who are trying to run back to the spaceport and escape the fighting. But yeah, it looks as though a lot of the remaining population have welcomed the invaders.
Oh shit!
Probably didn't help when we burned down the police station.
No. Because now, where do we put all the criminals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they had really angry tables in this pub nightclub thing. Like,
Yes. So, you probably didn't make things any better, is all I will say.
We killed all those people, though, that we were supposed to
We did.
Yeah.
Well,
50-50 save.
we weren't supposed to kill them, but sure.
we were allowed to kill them.
No one told us we weren't allowed to kill them.
I told you.
Well,
If we have to, we could kill them. That was what they said. And I'm pretty sure we needed to kill them.
yeah,
Technically, we didn't kill the last one. Well, that thing bursting out from inside of it probably killed them.
There's been a bit of karma that we kill them and then they kill us. So
Hey, we only killed 2 as well, actually. Maybe not even that. 2 of them were already
it's
dead.
a 2-1 situation. To them.
And 2 of them, I think, we didn't.
Mason shot one in the head
Yeah.
within about 30 seconds of
one.
meeting them.
Yes. Necessary.
Yeah. You found one in the
prison, already dead.
And then Captain Silver had a surprise visitor.
Yeah. We
Which
shot one in the hospital.
Yeah.
Last thing they were expecting.
Yeah, but that was actually a human, and they were alive. They were just unconscious.
Not after we shot them.
And then, Wojciech was
Already gone.
trying to give Hammer a kiss and just got a bit too enthusiastic about it.
And all their skin and flesh fell off.
Yeah.
Is that not what happens when you do a kiss in real life?
You've been doing it wrong all these years, James.
Yeah, fuck.
They went to directly to second phase.
That was terrible. That was terrible, Tom.
You're welcome. So let's get to Fort Nebraska.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
As the longer it's flying,
Good job.
The more you get on, you're starting to see more and more pockets of pockets of fighting going on and soldiers walking around. And there are a lot of UPP ships. I forgot what they're called now. But you can also see them dropping in the crocodile transport ships as well. So it's a full-blown invasion. And you know that you're probably one of the few Marine squads left because everyone else got shipped off to the war that you were meant to join in, but you got asked to do this special mission and got left behind to deal with this shit now. You're starting to take some flack. The UPP are starting to attack you. And you hear the distinctive whistle of an RPG as it hits the back tail of your
we should have taken
JN.
the car. We should have taken the car.
And the ship begins to vibrate quite violently. The back end has disappeared. There's now a nice bit of air conditioning, a bit of a draft has occurred, and then it starts to fall. You are not that high up. You're literally skimming the top of the buildings. And then the ship crash lands in a street, skidding across the street, spinning around, taking out a few buildings along the way. They weren't really necessary, those buildings, so that's all right. And it comes to a grinding halt. The nose of the dropship has slammed into a lamp post. It's a very strong lamp post. It's like the only thing that has survived in the area.
It's like one of those video games.
Yeah. You can destroy buildings and be fine, but the nose cone, if it hits a lamppost, it's the worst thing that can happen, you know.
Can I go check on the pilot quick?
Yeah.
Before you do that, can you all roll me a mobility check?
No. Oh. Well, are we all strapped in? Are we using our seatbelts? Like.
Which I should have been.
I
I got 1 mobility, 3 agility.
Yeah, so mobility. So yeah, it'll be your agility plus mobility.
If I wasn't critically injured, this wouldn't be such a big of a problem.
Sorry,
What's your critical injury then, Tom? Oh, sorry, Mason.
I got -2 on all agility
Oh,
rolls.
yes, you did. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, stupid question, and I should know this by now. So obviously, for roll the dice, and then is it plus stress? Cool.
Yeah,
Plus
so
stress dice.
you create your dice pool out of your stat and ability.
Yep.
That's the stress dice that I no longer have, so I don't need to roll.
Yeah, because you have now started Act 2. You are now full milkman.
Kind of irrelevant because I've failed my 5 dice anyway, and I lost one on the floor, so I can now only roll 11 dice for the rest of the game.
Oh, shame.
Fudge. I got a 1. Oh no, it doesn't matter if I just got a 1. I didn't get any 6s.
The one was on the stress dice or not on the stress?
I haven't got any stress. I'm totally chill.
Oh yeah, because you've only just turned up. Yeah.
Saved by the stress die.
Yeah, one success on my stress.
Mm-hmm.
I found it.
So those of you who got a success, you only take 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Those of you who didn't succeed, you take 3 points of damage, as you are basically thrown around the blender that is the back end of the ship as it crashes.
It's not gone well.
You can take this as an armor check as well. So if you have armor, roll your armor values, and any 6s reduces that as well.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Basically, mobility is you trying to hang on so you don't start slapping against walls and things.
2 6s exactly. So no damage then. So very
I got 6 armor, so I roll 6 for roll.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yes. I am
And
down
you do
to
not
one.
add stress to armor checks.
Yeah, I didn't do that. So okay.
No, none.
Do not
None-
have armor. I'm
none success.
synthetic.
But you're not stressed, so it's all fine.
Pretty
Good.
chill about
You're pretty
this
chill about
injury.
not having.
It's also
It's good.
really fucking
Three.
hard to kill a synthetic.
My arm's hanging off, but it's fine. I'm quite happy about it. It's not a problem.
You like back in.
Just a scratch.
Just a bit of
Just a
super glue,
flesh
stick it all
wound.
back together. Bit of duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything.
How much total injuries can I get? 6?
10.
10.
Yes, hit points. Yeah.
You'll only have taken 3 from this if you failed both
Yeah.
your armor and mobility.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Ow.
you've been shaken around a little bit. You've probably all got a little bit of a headache and a little bit wobbly as the thing's gone around. You can get out the back. The back of the ship is completely gone. It's not blocked up by anything. But yeah. So what do you want to do? Do you want to check, see if the pilots are fine?
Yeah, I just want to have a look on him.
Yeah, the door, even though it got slammed in your face and you heard it lock, the door is now slightly ajar. It's been jolted open, and you walk in and you see they're sat on the front, in front, and the pilot's bit where they're what's it called? Where the instruments would be, control panel, I suppose. On top of it, the 2 dinosaurs that you know they used to like to play with, and they were always
Oh, no.
inevitably betraying each other. They're still sat there. However, the pilot is pinned to the seat with a bit of rebar through their chest because they could not float on the wind like a leaf.
Should have put the music on.
That was my playlist.
The pilot is not considered to be a part of the team, right?
We're
I
not
don't know. It
stressed
depends how
about
you
that.
feel about Wash.
This is no time for a crossover.
It's still too soon as well. I'm still very bitter about that.
There will be no point in time when I'm not bitter about this. So,
Disney now own it, and I'm very, very worried.
What, you think Nathan Fillion's going to become a Disney princess?
Oh, definitely. Anyway, yeah, your pilot is dead.
not part of the team.
Not part of the
Great.
team.
Okay.
Oh,
You can
there's-
hear
yeah.
a running street battle going on as well, quite close to you.
All right. As I say, okay, we need to still get back to our rendezvous point.
Yes.
Let's be careful. Let's get out of
Yes.
this. Let's avoid any conflict as possible.
Yes.
Good
Before
call,
we-
Captain.
Before we go to Fort Nebraska, there are things we need to talk about.
Okay.
I would have raised this on the dropship if the back hadn't fallen off just as I was about to.
What is it, Chaplain?
That reboot that just occurred,
Yes.
that's connected to the whole explosion scenario that we just saw at Fort Nebraska, I believe. My memory of the last day or so is patchy in places. Were there times where I perhaps wasn't the medic I should have been?
I mean, you did kill one of those creatures pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, so maybe, but
Oh, and I lent you a couple of 100 space credits.
No, that was good. That was good. The killing part, not quite right.
you acted when there was no other choice.
I'm
I'm grateful for that.
I acted when I wasn't me.
Okay.
There's that reboot has cleared my memory banks, but prior to that, you're aware of what a split personality is in a human.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the classic Me, Myself and Irene.
Yes. I've been suffering from a similar condition. There is a project that has been going on at Fort Nebraska, Project Life Force.
The thing where they put these creepy things into people.
You knew about this.
But it's a bioweapons experiment that's been taking place at Fort Nebraska. As part of that experiment, those who were running it uploaded another person into me to undertake part of the work they needed.
Who was that?
And what work?
The upload was a person called JL.
JL.
JL. The bioweapons tests that have been taking place, they weren't officially sanctioned tests.
Are they the people that we've just been chasing and
they're being undertaken as part of a series of work by the Wayland-Yutani Corporation. There are staff from the corporation, along with the CEO of Fort Nebraska, Colonel Myers, who have been undertaking these tests. JL was uploaded to me to... I'm not exactly sure. I think perhaps they wanted their tracks covered, and that was a convenient way of doing it. But my memory on some of this is patchy. Whatever's just happened at Fort Nebraska has obviously interfered with whatever system they were running in some way, because it's caused my systems to reboot, and I can no longer sense this other personality in my systems. That's all I know.
so were they another AI, or was it like a real person
Controlling you.
controlling you?
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, it was just another personality. I can't say one way or the other. It's not clear to me.
And this presence, it's not in you anymore. It won't come back with the reboot.
I can certainly not sense it in my systems at this time.
Okay.
Whether they can reaccess or not, I have no way of knowing.
If it does happen again, will you let us know this time? Don't keep it to yourself.
It's difficult because the other personality takes control.
Yes, but afterwards you're back and you just tell us, oh, that was a bit weird. I don't normally like to shoot people in the face, for example.
If I'm aware of it, I'll mention it.
Yeah.
He just did as soon as he was able to.
I was not able to previously.
Yes.
Okay.
And the regular shooting people into the face shit is my part. That's not his.
Is that all your personality? Is that
yeah,
all
totally.
You? Okay, good.
Except for caring for our survival and getting you out of here.
Mm.
Chaplain, but so I don't understand what was your purpose here? Will you just see what the results were? Like, if we caught these missing AWOL soldiers, what would be the plan? Do you know?
I do not have access to that information.
Sure.
What did he do? What did he do that was... He did help us kill it, so that's kind of good.
But Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Chaplain, you're back with us. That's all I care about. Okay, we can sort this out. We just need to get as far away from here as possible.
Agreed.
Okay, crew, we'll move stealthily through the streets, avoiding combat. Keep an eye out. Mason, Fiona, Dante.
Sure.
I couldn't remember what the other one was called. Sorry.
Zim is looking at Chaplain with murder in his eyes.
Oh no.
Jim.
I'm clearly taking position next to Chaplain.
Okay.
You heard the captain. Let's move.
Yep.
All right. Let's go. Fiona with me, and then we'll head on out.
Cool. Good show.
I thought so. Just having a quick look at the stats going, yeah, need you.
Cool. So if you are you going to try and sneak around then? You do some sneaky stealth?
Yeah, I assume we're going to try and get back to where we got in. Unless anyone else has any other ideas. I say that because I wasn't here for the first episode. Yes, my crew is nodding, so yes.
Yeah, Fort Nebraska is where it is basically the army base. Where
but I didn't know if there was like a particular place we landed, and we told we weren't going to come back for 48 hours or something like that, and etc. So I can't remember off the top of my head. So
no.
I say we go back to where we started this adventure.
Yeah, let's get in there.
And I'm sure nothing will happen along the way that will deviate from this course.
Yeah, if you were going to start to sneak around, because the gun battle that you can hear is getting closer to you, you're going to need to make me some. It's not. There's no specific stealth skill. I think it is just mobility.
It's mobility, okay.
Because I don't remember there being a specific stealth skill.
Where's my sheet gone? Okay.
Yeah, so do a
There's
mobility
nothing
check.
on the character sheet for it. There.
Yeah, no, it's a mobility check.
All right.
So did you want us all to make one?
If you are all trying to sneak, then yes.
I think probably if only some of us try and sneak and the rest of us just go in there, with a large stereo playing, it might negate what the others are doing.
Hammer's dead. That's not going to happen. You're not going to get this golden shiny panted man running around.
So 2 successes.
Yes, I also.
But one on one of the stress dice.
Okay, in that case, we'll come to that in a minute.
Yeah.
I also have 2 successes.
Cool.
And successes.
1 success, saved by the stress dice.
So Iona got no successes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because everyone else got successes and Silver and Chaplain got extra ones, we'll say it's fine. Kind of work it as a group here. But yes, Silver, you still, because of everything that you've just heard about Chaplain, and you are aware of the running street battle coming closer to you, this has kind of got you on edge a little bit, so please make me a panic roll, a d6 plus the number of stress you've got.
Does that include Chaplain?
Nope, because did you get a 1 on your stress dice?
No, well, Chaplain doesn't have stress.
I don't have stress.
No, but because of what you've just told Silver.
Yeah. So does it, and adding the stress, including the 1 I've just got, or?
Yes, you always add the 1 that you get.
Okay, so that's adding 5 to this roll. That was lucky. I got a 1 on the dice. So
you're
6
fine
in
then.
total. Yeah. I'm cool. Keep it cool.
How many stress have you got?
5 now. Yeah. I had 4 at the beginning of the session.
You've lost 1 though because you've got 1 removed on the actual dropship
then it's
because
4
of the
now.
you're
Then
on 4 now.
Sorry, then it's 4 now. Sorry.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you start to sneak off. And you head towards the compound. It's not that far from you. It's probably at the pace that you're going, probably half an hour walk. But you are obviously only carrying the equipment that you had when you entered into the compound. You are running low on ammunition. It is also really cold out there. And there is still a blizzard blowing. And yeah, it's going to start getting into desperate situations as survival starts to happen. And you kind of you head down the road, and then you turn right go down another, and you see at the end of the street a burning building, and that lights up a wall at the end of the street, and you see 7 people standing by the wall with their hands on their head. Well, seven figures. Kind of the light from the burning building is cast in the shadow. In front of them, you see 2 UPP soldiers with rifles pointing at them. The people against the wall are quite clearly civilians.
And the UPP haven't noticed us.
Nope, you're sneak, and it's the other end of the road.
Cool. I just say to my team, we need to keep going. I'm sorry.
Zim and Dante just kind of look at you, nod, and start to walk away.
That goes against my role as a medic.
Chaplain, we don't have time for this. We need to get off this base. Please. We can't help them.
Should we check them for ammo, though?
And there's only 2 of them. They don't know that we are here.
Any gunfire any excessive gunfire will bring more people here. We can't risk that. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry, but we need to move. That's an order.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the order.
Yeah, good shot.
Good shout.
Good job. Yeah, let's just let them randomly execute civilians for no reason. As you walk away from the street and decide to take a different route, you hear the crack of the AK-47s as 7 shots ring out.
I don't look back. I press my team to go forward.
Could you all also make me an observation roll, please? Is it observation? I always get confused as to different games and what they call it. We'll do observation.
I've only got my wits.
Yep, same.
Success.
Success. Woo! You see something in a minute, possibly. How many successes?
I have 1 success.
1 success. Captain Silver, you're looking a little bit worried.
I'll let Tom go first, and then I'll say what mine is.
I've got a 6 on a regular die and a 1 on a stress die.
I have a 6 and then 2 1s on 2 of my stress die. Yeah.
So,
Should we advertise for a new captain now?
Oh dear.
Captain Silver is going to have a
early.
You've already uploaded it to Chaplain Cloud.
that 1 second where Virgin Wi-Fi actually works. He's managed to upload a new CV for the job position that's about to be vacant.
I'm using one chat. It auto saves as it goes along.
Chaplain chat.
Yeah. Okay.
You might want to deal with Mason's stress first, perhaps. And
No,
then
I'll tell you
no.
the story of what the results of the observation, because it plays quite well into the the reason why you might be stressed. You, just after you hear the crack of the AK-47s, you get the feeling that someone is aware of your presence, that you might be being followed. There has been a UPP crocodile. It's actually a dropship. I've just remembered. It's not a drivey thing, but it's a dropship. You were kind of aware that a dropship has dropped a group off near you, and they might be following you. And so, Silver,
Yep.
You've had to just commit to the execution of civilians who it is your job as a captain of the Marine Corps, the USMCM. You have failed at your job by letting these 7 civilians be murdered. This wasn't a war. This wasn't casualties of war. This was murder. And you are also aware that you might now be being hunted by some group.
Mm-hmm.
This is taking a very big psychological toll upon you. So yes, that's why you're stressed. Mason, you're just like, I just want to get out of here. Fuck this shit. And so you get a little bit stressed as well. So yeah, with this, obviously you add your new stress into it, and then you make your panic roll. So 1d6, add your number of
1d6 plus 6 for me will be.
So let me see if I can find the panic rolls again. Oh, that was right. No, where's the table? 104. All I'll tell you is high is bad.
Yes, I know.
That's a critical injury table. That's not where we are yet.
So Mason is indicating they got an 8 in total.
Captain Silver is still trying to count high enough.
I know. Hey, that's why I employ you, Chaplain, to be my personal calculator.
One of you has a
Captain
talent
Silver
that
has rolled 1 to the power 12.
it's a hammer, and Dante have the thing where they automatically go mental or something.
Yeah,
I do as well.
That's
What-
the limit, is that?
I've also got overkill.
It's not possible.
Overkill.
I think it's 13 or stuff.
Let me just have a quick remember.
Standard marine behaviour.
I don't think that kicks in unless you roll an 11. Where's overkill gone? Why am I doing it that way? I can just click that button. Overkill. You can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll. It basically, you get a certain result, so you can trigger it if you want to trigger it. I think it gives you berserk. I think it sends you berserk. So it's up to you, Tom, Mason, if you want to trigger overkill or not.
I'd like to rather not.
A wise idea, I feel. So, Captain Silver, you got an 8, yes?
Nope, that was Tom. I was letting Tom go first.
Okay. Tom, Mason, yes, okay. You're not particularly happy about everything that's just happened, and you are now aware that there's possibly somebody following you. You have seen, again, the things that killed your squad from that other planet that I can't remember the name of, from
Such a
before.
lovely place.
Yeah. It is bringing back memories of that horror where you were the only survivor. Your body starts to react and you start to tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. And unfortunately for you, all skill rolls that use agility are now another -2. So you are now at -4 on your agilities until your panic stops. So until you can reduce your panic, your stress by at least 1 point, then yes.
At least
Oh no, you need to roll. You need to roll 11. That's it. I was right. You need to roll an 11 to get overkill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but yeah, you're basically you're a gibbering wreck basically. Captain Silver.
So I rolled on my d6 of 5 plus 6 is 11.
You feel the sense of shame from what has just happened, from the fact that you've had to let these civilians get murdered. But you also are now feeling very, very exposed because you have heard these gunshots out in the open close to you, and you are aware that something is possibly hunting you. It frightens you. It scares you. You instantly start scanning around where you are, and you are looking for cover.
Okay.
You are looking to hide. You are that scared. You are seeking cover. You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. Okay. You're allowed to make a retreat roll. No, because you're not in combat. Your stress level is decreased by 1 if you find cover. But the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increases by 1.
Sorry.
So basically, you have to now run and find cover, and everybody else goes, "What the fuck, Captain? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" And it therefore trickles through to everybody else. So everybody else now gains 1 stress, except Chaplain, because Chaplin's like, "My job soon anyway."
And there's the meaning of the word stress.
Not anymore, anyway. All right. Yeah, I will look for the nearest building. I assume they're following behind us to the nearest building.
You're not. You don't know where, but you're aware because you all saw this crocodile dropship drop off what was possibly 6, 7, or 8 troopers on a roof, and you just have this feeling that they're following you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was like, come on, into this building. Come on. We just need to take a moment and just reassess.
Well, I can't move. I'm just not capable of moving anywhere.
You are capable of moving. You're just not capable of doing much else.
Like dodging out of the way.
Great. I look for security in my handguns.
Come on, guys. Let's get in this cover of this building.
Yeah. I would have gone for the nearest thing. That's
I would say there's a few. Like most of the buildings around here look like they've been damaged in some way, and the doors are all open and things. You can break into a broken building quite easily and hunker down for a bit.
Yeah, we'll do that.
As you rush into this building, Zim and Dante take up posts on the door to let you all run in. So they're kind of sweeping the streets because they're aware that there's something out there as well. And as you guys run in through the door, a single shot echoes through the sky, through the night as it is, and a chunk of the wall by the door kind of explodes a little bit, as if a bullet has gone through it. Zim and Dante dive into cover into the room as well. You notice that Dante has a drop of blood on their jacket.
Whose blood's that, Dante? Is that yours?
I don't know. Make me an observation roll, please, Sergeant Iona.
We need these guys.
Yeah. just do a PEX thing and like the bullet comes out. That's how it works.
I failed.
If we only had a medic.
I was just about to offer to.
Iona's like, get out the way.
It was like, Iona's already in there. It's like, oh, no, I need to look at this blood.
You got red on you.
Yeah, you're like, well, you don't seem like you're dying. You seem like you're fine. So you just kind of
You'll
leave
be
it.
fine. Slap him on the back.
Slap him on that bit, and he goes, ah.
Chaplain,
Oh, I got red on me. That's weird.
the red spot. It's like the space spike. It's space pirates.
Chaplain will check it out.
Chaplain, as you go up, you instantly recognise that it's not actually a wound, and that the blood seems to have come from Dante's nose. Just a bit of a nosebleed.
You feeling all right?
I've got well, my back is still. It's just not. My back is not great. That crash has really kind of put my back out a bit more than usual, and start scratching their chests. I'm just incredibly thirsty.
In a different building, ideally.
Where are you feeling the pain? Is it internal?
It's in my back, but it's all right. I'm fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. And kind of pushes you away a little bit. Doing the hard. I'm hard. I was like, it's just pain back. It's like we're Marines. We get used to this shit. It's like we have to live with it.
But you don't have to die with it.
We're all fucking dying anyway on this planet by the look of it. So let me just go out fighting.
Yeah, but you can go out fighting with sciatica or go out fighting without sciatica.
I ain't old. You stop that.
Do you remember much of what you were up to before you went on this mission?
He's making notes. I'm gonna bring down.
I don't know. Does Dante know what they were doing before this mission? Where's Dante's
Probably
character
don't
sheet?
have time to go back through Dante's diary right now.
Okay.
Dear diary, much love,
Where
Dante.
is, I can't find Dante's character sheet.
Can I sort of go over to Mason? Mason. He's got a pain in his chest and back.
Her. So just Dante's a girl.
She's
Nope.
got a pain in her chest and back.
We all made an assumption, folks. So,
I didn't, because I played Dante a
I
couple
know.
of sessions ago.
yeah, but you didn't correct us.
And the nosebleed thing, is this, you've got some experience of these, space creatures. Is that connecting any dots for you, or am I just being a bit overly paranoid?
No. No.
No to which one? No, I'm not being paranoid, or no, it's not connecting any dots?
I hope it's not connecting any dots. Mother, I always wanted to say this. Mother, does this
Yes,
make
child.
any sense? Especially the part with the nose bleeding. I mean, Dante is always complaining about
The
back.
back.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, before that very handsome soldier Hammer died, I remember someone saying that all of someone's skin fell off because they had an alien or a space monster inside them.
Yes.
And now they're complaining about chest pains and they're bleeding from their nose.
No, they didn't complain about chest pain. They scratched their chest while complaining about backache.
Okay, right. Okay, let's
And-
triage them. If you've got back pain and front pain on the chest, that's bad. If they're
Call
I know.
111.
Yeah, call 111. They're going to tell you.
They'll tell you to go
make
to a
wait.
website,
Yeah.
and then the website will tell you to call them, and you'll just end up in this vicious cycle until you die.
We're going to call Space 111. And
Space
Look.
NHS.
Should we get Dante to isolate for 7 days just to be safe?
Until they test negative.
that's a good idea.
We don't have time.
I
Stick
don't
this
think-
up your nose. Let us
Maybe
know what's going on.
Dante's anti-vax.
Oh no!
After all this time.
The conspiracy's true.
Maybe that's why she's got a nosebleed. Too much lateral flows.
That's made me laugh.
Just a symbolic.
I will say that Mason. It does kind of make you twitch, especially with considering how stressed you are at the moment.
He's the twitchiest guy here.
Yeah, well, technically Dante is the twitchiest, and every time that Dante would, if anybody was playing Dante and they gained stress, they would shoot their weapon.
Woo!
Dante's twitchy. So yeah, it rings a bell, kind of.
Should we just
to
keep
you,
an
Mason,
eye on
on
her?
Yes. Yes, but she's part of the team.
You don't know her.
We
She's
keep a close eye on her, but she's part of the team.
Okay, what's the tipping point then? What's gonna make her face falls off?
No, clenching on the chest like the other people we saw.
So she's just rubbing it. Right, fine. Should we just?
apparently it's a lot less to kill somebody if they're not part of your team and they just run up to you and scream about aliens.
Yes.
keep the space monster in front of us then, shall we? The potential space monster.
We'll
Someone
keep
keep an eye on
Dante in front of us.
Yeah.
But I feel I'm not of much use right now.
And I go, what's that on your top? And I point on his top. And you look down?
Probably yes.
And
Yes.
I go, hey, got ya. Gotta have a bit of fun, haven't you? Gotta have a bit of fun.
I will say that
Iona.
I will say that actually works, and it reduces Mason's stress by 1,
Yeah.
just because it was so genius.
That was
Bit of
beautiful.
fun, innit?
I love that. Do
And
that to the alien next time. Because then your hand gets eaten.
You just go, stop being an arse, have a Snickers.
this might be the first time that Mason actually kind of smiles on this whole mission.
Oh, heart of gold really in there, mate, somewhere for Mason.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. So you're in a house. Silver, you are still very, very stressed. Mason is having a little bit of a laugh with Iona as they stress over whether the fact one of your teammates is an alien or not. Zim is just Zim is staring out the door, just kind of tutting at you all. So what are you going to do in this house?
Because would this technically count as me getting rid of 1 stress if I found cover for hiding?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
You're still very twitchy.
But my motivation to find cover is
Gone.
abated for now. Okay,
Abated,
cool.
yeah.
So I just take a few deep breaths essentially whilst I'm sort of,
Yeah.
because I probably wouldn't overhear the conversation that Mason and Iona are having. So that's fine.
Soz, mate. Don't want to tell you how to do your job. Someone did shoot at us when we came in here. Should we maybe keep a lookout? Maybe try and shoot them back?
Keep a lookout, but don't give away our position unless we.
Well,
really
they
have
literally shot us as we came through the door, so I think our position's been given away.
To. Okay, fine. Do you want to go up there with Zim and Dante?
They'll be all right. They'll be all right. Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye on Dante.
One eye on Dante, one eye out the door.
Why are you winking? I say.
Sorry, it's just a twitch.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll keep an eye on Zim and Dante.
Okay. I'm too stressed to even really just like have this conversation with you. I'm like, fine, just go do it.
Yeah. And it's just like, yeah, no, I'm chill. Don't really care about any of this going on. Just like, yeah, possibly an alien in the branch. Let's just, you're all freaking out, but nah, I'm good.
I'm just gonna keep one eye on Dante and the other one on this spacey bay.
What are you bidding for now? Is it another surfboard?
It's some vintage surf wax.
Vintage.
Yeah, it's gone hard.
It's got a certain aroma to it.
What's Chaplain doing? Whilst everyone else is falling apart around them.
He's putting houses onto space eBay, slightly used.
Chaplin's just looking very puzzled.
If you're looking very puzzled, I go over to you and I'll ask you, do you have any, I don't know, like life form scanners on you?
That's a good question. Let me just check and see if it's on.
I think you've got some medical equipment.
I've got a motion tracker, actually.
Something like infrared?
No, I've only got medical and surgical kit.
X-ray?
And a motion tracker. I'm a synthetic, not a superhero.
You certainly are a superhero.
You were pretty superhero last time.
Well, surgical kit counts as a combat weapon.
Yeah, presumably that's just like he throws it at people.
I guess it's like got a little laser scalpel or something in there, like doing the weird thing with your hand trick.
It's just the box has got sharp corners. It just like... I don't know. Can Chaplain use any of his synthetic systems to detect anything that Mason's looking for?
Let me just see if a med kit might.
Because he's not carrying anything much that would be much use. Because the motion tracker will only detect.
Yeah, motion tracker is the thing that you see in the movies that just blips.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for an opportunity to use it.
Give Dante enough time.
Oh, yeah.
Personal med kit contains what you need to stop bleeding, disinfect a wound, and cauterize it. And some bandages. It gives you +2 to a medical roll. So no, you don't. I would say no. There's nothing that you could use. It's basically field medicine that you've got access to at the moment. But you do obviously have that tracker, and there is obviously someone trying to possibly shoot you and hunt you. Are you the only one with a motion tracker, or does anybody else have motion trackers?
Probably not. I think I just have a combat knife. Oh, I'll use my signature item. I'll take out a cigarette and smoke it to calm down. There you go. That's what I'm doing this whole time.
I will use the motion tracker to see if it will give us any idea as to where the shot came from, if indeed they're moving.
Let me just find the motion tracker kit.
If all else fails, it's probably got a Tetris mode, and we can just,
worm
relieve a bit of tension.
Oh my god, there's loads of different types of motion trackers. That's really helpful. You turn it on and it starts to ping, and you can see that because it has the weird angle thing on it, you point it and it shows you in that direction if you look at anywhere. And as you scan around and you point it towards where you think the shot has come from, you can see that there are 2 dots in there that are slowly moving, maybe as if someone's creeping along the roof of a building. As you scan around more, you see what would appear to be 2 other dots that are just walking away, but that's in the area where the executions happened.
Maybe they're 2 civilians. Maybe they got away, Captain.
Not chance this. We need to get back. How far would you say, Mother, that we are from where we need to be?
About half an hour.
Oh, balls. Why is everything so far away?
It's a big-ass city.
I know, but...
And it's also under attack. It's cold and snowy.
Why did we leave the car? Oh.
Should have taken the car and the
I
tunes in.
know we should have taken
Am I on the roof? I'm not here with them, am I? Have I got upstairs with Zim and Dante?
No, they were at the door. They didn't go upstairs.
Yeah,
Oh, right, okay.
This is probably a bad time to do today's Wordle.
Chaplain, I need you to concentrate.
Well,
wait, would you discover that someone else has done it and it's actually the other personality? You're like, bastard! They did it in 3.
Oh, look, it's today's word's alien, I should have guessed.
Tom, I'm sending you what that kit does.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
So Mason has a CBRN detection kit. It's a biological, radiological, and nuclear detection kit. Includes a Geiger counter. It has some other things in there as well. So
we need to be aware of these people on the roof.
shall I use my long-range gun and try and kill them?
Are they already on the roof, Chaplain?
Are they on our roof?
The motion tracker's showing that they're in the area of the roof, not the roof where we are. Is the
roof that's on fire.
Is there anything upstairs on your motion tracker? Shall I go to a window and just try and shoot them with my big gun?
Sure. I think I don't want us to be pinned down in here. Sorry, it's a blip of. Anyway, if you can, give us some covering fire or distract them in some way, and then we'll just get out of here.
What am I going to do?
Well, hopefully your aim will be true, as it always bloody is.
Well, why don't we all just wait until I've killed them and then go out together?
We'd wait, but you need. But
all right. Well, Zim's coming with me.
yeah, take Dante with you as well.
No, just Zim's fine. You take Dante with you.
Okay, fine. I mean,
Yeah. All right then. I will.
There's more of you with big guns that could easily take them out.
Yeah, but I think you need Dante. Keep an eye on her.
Okay, fine. Why do I need to keep an eye on her?
Eyelash.
Dante just pipes up and goes, "I'll stay with you for protection."
Who's she talking to? Is she talking to you or talking to me?
I assume she's talking to me.
Yeah.
You look. You just rest there, Captain. I'll cover the doors while Iona and Zim go upstairs and blast the shit out of whatever's up there.
Okay.
And I look over. I do go upstairs. I look over to Mason.
I nod.
It's just back pain, guys.
Cool. Okay, what we will do here is we're going to take our 5-10 minute comfort break, and we will come back. We'll have a quick discussion while we're off as to kind of if anybody wants to take Zim's character and try to do some pot shots with Iona as we do that. And then we'll just have like a multiple round of people pretending they're different people just to really confuse things. But yeah, so you are about to shoot things on a roof. Things have been going from bad to worse, but I think it's now time to relieve that stress and have a 5-10 minute comfort break. So we shall be back, everybody, in 5 or 10 minutes. There will be a really annoying video playing, so I do apologise about that. I will one day actually get around to changing it and changing all the slides are in there, which are promoting games from mid-October last year, but that won't happen anytime soon.
Not tonight.
So yeah, we shall see you all in 10 minutes or so. Week.
Bye.
Later.
Hello, everybody. We're back.
Hello,
I was looking at
hello.
the screen and I thought you'd all moved on the screen, and I was like, how'd that happen? But you haven't. Okay. I'm going mad. Going mad, I tell you. We've done a little bit of a jiggery. Fiona, or our erstwhile captain, is having a bit of a sit down, having a bit of a break, having a cigarette to calm themselves down. And Zim has
Dried.
appeared.
It's what noodle.
What's Bombay Bad Boy in space then?
Could be
Space Bombay Bad Boy.
Yeah.
Space Bombay,
Bay.
Space Bad Boy.
Yeah. Space Bad Boy. What?
Space
I'd watch that
Bombay,
Netflix
Space
series.
Bad, Space Boy.
Boy.
Space Pot Noodle.
It would be a
Spot
UFO,
noodle.
obviously.
Spot
Be a
Noodle.
UFO ramen.
Oh, but they're tasty though, compared to pot noodles. And I think they're Korean. Okay, so we are back. Fiona is going to be playing Zim for a little bit. Everybody else is remaining as themselves. And I think so. Zim and Sergeant Iona are going to go upstairs and do some shooty. Mason is staying downstairs with Dante, Chaplain, and comatose Captain.
Yeah.
So we shall do the downstairs bit first, I think. If Mason and Chaplain want to do anything, and then we shall go up to shooty. So Mason and Chaplain, do you want to do anything?
I think we just need to engage Dante in light conversation and, just subtly keep an eye on what's going on.
Yeah, keep her occupied. I take out my radiation detection device.
My gun.
No, it's not a gun.
Yeah, you take out a
Is that a
Geiger
gun or
counter,
you
start
haven't
waving at her. Is she radioactive? She looks at you a bit funny.
No, that's totally not what I'm gonna do. We had a bullet piercing the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pointing my detector in the general direction where the bullet should have ended, and I pushing up the sensitivity on the device so high that it is instantly making beeping sounds as if it was detecting something.
Yes.
And then I turn around and say to Dante, I think they shot with radioactive ammunition at us. Would you mind if I just checked you?
But I wasn't hit. I don't need
Yeah,
to-
I know, but the hole was pretty close to you.
No.
You guys are weird. I'll just keep an eye through the door and do you, as long as you don't disturb me, do what you need to do. She just kind of walks up to the door and kind of places the gun, rests the gun against the side of the door, kind of like keeping an eye out, just to make sure that shit doesn't kind of suddenly erupt when the inevitable Iona or Zim miss the shot.
Hey.
Hey, we can hear up here.
Yeah.
We can hear you up here, Dante. How's your nose bleed?
Yeah.
You're a shit shot. You always have been. And you get a bit of banter going back and forth. So, Mason, what are you going to do there now?
Well, she allowed me with my ABC whatever kit close to her. That's pretty good. So I'm pulling the same stunt again, just directing the device onto her and the wall with a hole. And it starts beeping again. You know, this is very high radioactive ammunition and stuff, and I'm the only radioactivity knowledgeable person on this team. As far as I know, I'm the ABC guy. So,
Yeah, but you ain't no doctor.
I'm not a doctor, yeah, but I'm trained in radioactive chemical and biological warfare.
Well, aren't
as
you
my
posh
teammate.
then?
Hmm?
Aren't you posh then? I told you not to disturb me. Just do what you need to do and just, yeah, keep quiet. Need to concentrate.
Keep your concentration up.
She kind of leans back and you hear a crack as she kind of stretches her back out. Just like a normal kind of popping crack of a knuckle or something, but there's in the back.
You aren't using any stimulants or stuff for your back that would...
She kicks you in the shin and tells you, I told you to shut up and just do it.
Okay. Then I take the fun little thing to extract some blood and use it. What areas of her skin are exposed?
Her face, her hands.
Great.
I'll say you can probably draw blood. You can go through the arm, like the cloth in the arm, if you need to.
Please don't hit me again, and don't pull the trigger. As I take some blood from her arm.
You fucker! Why would what? Are you fucking weird? You are.
Yes, you know. I'm kind of sorry for this.
Yeah, fuck off.
And I fuck off. And then I gonna...
Quite literally.
I'm still here. And then I gonna check the blood for all the fun parts.
Yeah. I know the actual rules say it happens. It instantly tells you these things. It's going to take 5 minutes for this thing to run, so we can go up to the shooty thing.
It's got a processing time.
It's got to load up. It's kind of got the blue screen of death. Like it's taken a method out of Chaplin's
48
book.
hours, but it might not be perfect for the flight home, etc. Yeah.
You've got to wait for the mucus to kind of rise up the little strip, and you've got to see the 2 lines. Let's Chaplain and Mason are kind of staring at the small white strip for the red line to appear. Iona and Zim, you are upstairs. You cannot see anybody. Do either of you have a tracking device on you? Or a motion detector of some kind?
I've got an access key card. Does that do anything?
I've got a lamp, shoulder-mounted lamp.
Yeah, I got that too.
I've got a PDT wrist locator.
Oh yeah, me too.
That tell me where my wrist is.
Yeah. Look, 2,000 steps.
Here it is.
20,000 even.
Yeah. Your PDT detector is basically allows your unit to know where you are, so they don't shoot you instead.
Oh wait, I think I do. Sorry, it's next to lamp.
Yeah, you've got an M316 motion tracker boat.
Sorry, I'm always misplacing it.
You know what, Zim?
What?
I've always admired your ability to misplace things.
Is that an insult?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
What's the key card for, buddy?
I don't know. I just liked it. It's shiny.
It is shiny.
Look, I can do it with the light. Woo.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we when you pop the old location thing on and see if we can find our targets.
Cool. It's nice having this chat with you. Don't get to talk much.
No, you don't talk much, Sim.
I'm always at the back of the car, and you're too far ahead.
Well, I'm driving it.
Yeah.
Can you hear the tunes back there? Okay.
Yeah. I quite like that one with what's he called? Bowie.
Oh, Bowie. It's pronounced Bowie.
Bowie. Yeah.
It was named after the antique knife, the Bowie knife.
The Bowie knife. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Cool.
It was
great. Good chat.
Pronounced Bowie's.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
flick the thing on. Quick.
Pop that thing on.
Done.
Yep. Right. You can see that there are 2 dots in the building on the roof opposite you. You can probably you're well trained enough that you could probably guess where they're going to be up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, let's shoot these diamond dogs, eh?
Yeah. Do you want to take one window? I'll take the other.
Sure.
Which window do you want?
Bigger one.
Oh. Why? Because you need the space to aim. I could shoot through anything, me.
All right. Go on then, prove it.
Fine.
Shoot through the baddie.
Challenge
head.
accepted. Oh. All right. Sure. Headshot. I can do that.
Good lad.
Obviously, you don't specifically know where they are, and you can't actually see them.
Doesn't matter. I've accepted a challenge, haven't I?
Oh.
What double or nothing? What do you?
I'm just looking at your. I'm looking at your weapons of what you've got.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll bet my key card on getting a headshot. What do you bet, Iona? It's very shiny.
I bet this postcard.
What's special about it?
It's a lovely beach, and it's got a really nice message on the back.
This key card could get us into somewhere.
Yeah, but this postcard's got an hilarious message on the back.
What does it say?
It says, "Wish you were here."
What's funny about that?
We haven't got time to get into the ins and outs.
It feels very nuanced.
My Aunt Iona's holiday.
Your aunt's called Iona.
Yeah, it's a surname.
Oh.
Like Zim's your son. Like, have you noticed everyone else in your family is called Zim? Let's just shoot the baddies.
Yes. I'm going to.
Oh,
whoa. Good chat.
Right then. I'm going to shoot.
Are you shooting first? Or should we shoot together?
I'll shoot first because I've got a better gun.
You got a bigger window.
Well, so Jude's saying that you should shoot first then because you got a smaller window.
Yeah.
All right then, go ahead.
All right. I'll set up a gun. I don't know what I am. I've got my pulse rifle.
The friends you make in the Imperial Army is...
There's a reason Zim doesn't get out.
There's a reason you're at the back of the bus each time.
Yeah.
In the future, the back of the bus is not for the cool people.
No, it's for Zims. Cool. Yeah, I'll set up my pulse rifle and just sort of lock on using the motion sensor. I'll just pick the one on the right and see if I can track where they are, and just like hover my finger over the trigger.
Cool. So what weapon are you going to use to shoot?
Well, I've got a pulse rifle. I've got a service pistol. I have something that says incendiary unit, which I don't know what that is, but that sounds quite fun for later.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find what that is because it's not actually listed in the weapons section.
I know. I think it just incinerates stuff.
I think it burns things.
Yeah, but I don't have a sniper or anything like that compared to Sergeant Iona.
So which weapon are you going to use? You've also got a grenade launcher as well. Remember?
But
that guarantees a headshot if it goes off.
Well, I can't
because there'll be no head.
It guarantees a lot of things, doesn't it? No, I think I'd want to prove a point, so I definitely would use use the pulse rifle at this stage.
Cool. Let me trying to find
You're
your.
Use your Bowie knife.
No, this says combat on it. Like, look, it's actually etched in.
Your combat knife.
Combat.
Right, shoot people. Shoot people. So it's going to be 5 plus. So I'm looking at Zims now. So yeah, you've got ranged combat, which is your agility. So 5 plus 3 plus 2 for plus 1 for the pulse rifle.
Yeah, it won't be that much. All right.
Plus all your stress. Zim is going to have 1 stress, I think.
Okay.
Because wasn't close to Captain Silver when Captain Silver had a meltdown.
That's true. You're right. Okay, so without stress, I'm just rolling.
Do you want to aim? You can get plus 2, I think.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. So that in total, That's 11 dice rolling normally, and then 1 stress dice on top of that. Cool. Just double checking because I don't have that many d6s. All right, so I'm rolling the first lot. D5. Sorry. Yeah. Right, no 6s in that first 5. Let's roll again. 2 6s, and then the stress. 6 on the stress. So that's 3 successes.
Cool. So the damage on the weapon is 2?
2. Yes.
Cool. So, and you got 3, so that is going to be 1 for the actual hit, and then the extra 2 cause an extra point of damage each, so that's 4 points of damage. And these guys don't have any armor.
That seems very
Idiots.
silly. Yeah.
Are we just shooting some children that are playing in a building nearby?
Probably.
What you time it nicely enough, kind of quite simply. You know where they are, and just you wait for the right moment as you see something glare in the light, and you see a flash of armor as someone pokes their head up, and you take the pot shot. As you're looking through the sights on your rifle, you notice that you don't kill them. You do injure them. You shoot them through the neck. But they're not dead. They don't go down. And as you look closer through your sights, you notice that the blood is not red. It's white. And you just instantly know that this is a UPP combat synthetic. And you also know they're really, really, really unreliable and die quite well. They're quite fun to shoot at because they're UPP and they're not real.
Not real people. Right. I'll be like, that postcard's nearly mine.
Iona, would you like to take a shot? You don't know this, obviously, at the moment. You're going to be shooting at the same time, so.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the other one. I've got 4 range combat, 3 agility.
Is that 7?
Plus 3 for my smart gun.
It's 10. Plus
And I'm not stressed. Am I stressed at all?
Yeah, you'll have had stress from Captain Silver having a meltdown.
But all that Bowie banter.
Combat.
I would say that would probably give you more stress.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
nosebleed.
So 6, 10, 11, but the 11th is deadly. Okay, here we go. Oh, but I aim as well. Do I get more points for aiming?
You get 2.
2 more. 12, 13. Okay, first 6 go in now.
Zim's more a punchy person as well, I think.
Yeah, I'm very good in close quarters, but you know. His
And
hands are
my
also
stress dice is a 1. I got 1 6, but my stress dice was a 1.
Oh,
Just
that
thinking
postcard is mine.
the Bowie thing.
The Bowery thing has stressed you, so you get an extra stress. So roll a d6, add 2 to it.
Roll a d6 and add 2 to it.
Yeah, so add your number of...
Muttering, they don't call him Mozart. 4.
4, you're fine. Nothing happens. You just mutter under your breath about the idiocy of Zim.
I am so calling it Mozart from now on.
because you rolled a 1, do I do this just to have some fun? Yes, this just to show the concept of this game and the fact that you did not have time to restock. Iona, you are now out of ammo.
But did I hit him?
Yeah, you hit. And how much damage does the smart rifle do?
Plus 3.
Plus 3, so it does 3 damage. Again, doesn't kill them. But you are also now
Neck as
aware that
well.
these are the people these are UPP synthetics, and they're just a little bit fun to shoot. But you have
Next shot.
you have now initiated combat, so they're going to shoot back at you.
I wish I had more bullets. I really wish I had more bullets.
You can always ask for some more bullets from.
Who's? I need someone with a smart gun. Who's got a smart gun?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Right. These guys have got a K-47s.
Probably does.
They don't know where you are. They just know that they've been.
Yeah,
well, they know where you
Hammer had a
are, but
smart
they're,
gun.
you've also got.
Sam had a smart gun.
Oh, one or oh, okay.
Wait, did they get stressed because they've been shot at? These.
They're robots. Robots don't get stressed,
Boo!
even
I'd
if
be
they get shot
stressed.
through the neck.
Yeah. Ah.
Fiona.
This is fine.
Yes.
You have been hit
Okay.
once, so make yourself an armor roll.
I will. So that is 6. Yep. 1 success.
Then you don't take any damage. It hits you in an armor plate on your shoulder, and you laugh at the stupidity of the robots.
Bullets.
Yeah, the other robot is going to shoot at Iona, and I have to keep. I've got funny symbols on these dice, so I have to keep checking them as to which one's what. You also get hit this time for 1 point of damage. Oh no, you don't, because I'm going to say you're in cover, so it reduces it by 1, so you don't get hit. It hits the wall. But as these shots rain out, Mason, your test comes back.
Right?
I've got bad news for you.
No.
This can still go both ways.
Unfortunately, the doctors have come back and said, we know you've been trying and you've been wanting a baby for a while. Congratulations! You're pregnant! Yes, it comes back as foreign biological agents within Dante's blood.
Oh.
This is the noise
Dante's
of me being.
pregnant! Possibly. You know that there are foreign biological agents in Dante's blood. And obviously all the symptoms there that you are seeing, and this, and your previous experiences.
I've got a medical kit. I could run a blood test.
You've got a field medic kit.
I'm a good medic.
Can I text the chaplain?
It stood next to you.
Just like a.
Yeah. I just don't want to shoot Dante in the back.
You don't want to hang on. This is the same Mason who shot someone in point blank range in the head.
Yes, somebody who was not part of my team.
The only reason you are in a team together is because the UMSC, whatever they're called, forced you all together. You're all from different units. The only person you know in this group is Chaplain. You've been together for all of probably about 12 hours now.
I showed Chaplain the results of the test.
This doesn't tell us enough.
It is a very high probability. Very, very high. Do you know where she was before she was on this mission?
Mother? I don't think so. No.
Is this information he could gather? The player knows that she was not on another mission, but someplace else. And that could be information that Chaplain could have access to. But if he doesn't, he doesn't.
The only person who would have known is dead.
Okay.
But
Could be
if
anyone
Chaplain
these
wants to
days.
try and hack the computer, so yeah, you don't know.
From which unit does she come?
She's from Mason's unit. Her and Mason were part of the same squad.
Where,
So she is a friend.
as it seems.
Brand new information.
They were part of an
Yes!
assault. You don't know the mission that she was on before, but you know that she's come from a specific assault team who are like breachers. They break and enter and like to do the front up grunt work.
Oh, she wasn't in one team with Mason, but with Hammer.
Sorry, Hammer, yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I don't know why I'm
explains.
getting those two names mixed up. Is it because Masons use hammers?
Yeah.
Am I just really that naive and that stupid that I make? Oh, well.
Sure, it's fine.
Sure, it's fine. I'm sure if you question her about this, nothing bad will happen.
Sure. She also has the big guns.
Yeah. She does turn around to you, go, shooting started. Have you finished with that fucking test yet? Has it told you that I've got a fucking plate in my back yet or not? And then she ignores you and turns around and starts shooting at the wall.
Awesome. Great.
Curious.
Bah, bah, bah. Ooh, my back.
Wall.
There's the noise of me packing up my stuff and preparing my rifle.
Cool. What we shall do now is we shall actually move into proper combat. So everybody roll me a d10, just so we can get an order.
Do you want me to roll twice, David? One for Zim and one for the captain, or do you just want captain to be out of this?
We'll just say captain's out of it for the moment.
Not a problem.
Right, the captain is still with us. Interesting information.
Oh, I need to write this down, so I actually need to know what order people are going in. So we have Iona on a 5.
Ooh.
Zim is out to prove things, isn't he?
Yeah. A 10 for Zim.
Robots on that. What did you get? Sorry, Mark.
5.
5. Can you roll off with Iona? Because you both got the same value.
9 that time.
9. So you are Chaplain. And Tom, or Mason.
7.
7. I can... Let me do that then. Okay, that's better. Right. Obviously, Zim, you're going to go again.
Ooh, I do. All right. I'm like, and I just sort of aim it and like, die, you son of a, and then I'll play on that. Aiming for.
Aiming will only allow you to fire your normal rifle.
Yeah, well, I only have my pulse rifle. I don't have
Yeah,
anything else.
you can fire a grenade.
Oh, oh yeah, Granada.
But to aim now where they're in full combat, to aim will give you a stress point.
Oh, then I won't do that yet. I'm fine. Don't need to aim. I'm just leaking out at this point. Okay, so that is excuse me, lads. So that is 8 in total plus 1 stress point currently. Okay.
And
okay,
plus 1
stress.
for the gun.
Oh, and plus 1 for the gun. So 10 in total. All right, let me do 1 success so far. Another success, and then the stress die. Fine. So 2 successes.
And this is against the same one that you shot
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, I respect each other's kills. I don't want to, unless Iona needs help, because I currently don't know. They don't have any any ammo.
Yeah. As they shoot back, and you see them just kind of skim off you and hit the window around Iona. You know where they are now, and you just open up, and the one that had shot you seems to disappear. It seems to fall backwards. You don't seem to see it anymore. You know you hit it. So yeah, Chaplain.
Chaplain doesn't carry weapons.
You've got a sharp box, remember?
Yeah, but it's not exactly close combat, is it?
I don't know. There is someone there that could possibly be.
Yeah, what are you going to do about?
You're going to crack Dante around the back of the head.
I'm not sure that there's anything that Chaplain at this stage would or could do.
Okay. You can hold your action if you want to go at the end of the round, or interrupt at some point if you need to.
Yeah, I think I'll go that route.
Cool. All right. Next up, we have Mason.
How many enemies are there?
There are 2, but you are currently stood with Chaplain inside the building, so you don't know where they are or what's going on.
But Dante is shooting at them, right?
I've just noticed that you have a skill called Nerves of Steel, Mason.
Yeah, I know. I used it.
On all your panic rolls, you used the -2 on all your panic rolls.
Yes.
And you still...
I still got an 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
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 Well, somebody's got to roll a decent die occasionally.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So, what are you going to do, Mason?
Right now, Dante is shooting at our enemies. That is an advantage for the team. So I won't shoot Dante right now.
Yet.
I will support Dante until all external enemies are dead. So I'm gonna get myself into position, look for the enemy, and start shooting as well.
Cool. I'll say you can get into position, you can scan. If you want to kind of just do a random shot, it'll be at -2. But you already, remember, you're still at -4 to all of your agility rolls.
So I'm gonna get some intel on the situation before doing anything.
Cool.
Stupid.
Do me an observation check then.
Yeah. Awesome. Skills. Let's see what my stress can do for me.
Uh-oh.
Well,
what's the update? How's it going?
Great news!
You're pregnant! Hooray!
Only one of my ones is on a stress die.
Only one of the ones. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Mason's having a bad. Welcome to Mason has a bad day.
Mason's bad day. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Did you get any successes?
No.
Right. Okay. Increase your stress by 1 and roll me a panic check. Get an 11. Go on. Get an 11. Do it. Do it.
Let's see. I still have steel
Goodbye, Zim.
steel nerves.
Zim.
I don't
Goodbye,
think I
everyone.
can reach. I don't think I can reach 11.
Damn it.
It's not possible. No, it is a 4.
Oh, you're fine. Well, nothing happened. You're all right. You're just like glancing around, keeping a close eye on Dante. You're like side staring at them. But yeah, you don't see anything either. It's blizzard and there's shots going off. You just kind of know roughly where they are because you can see where Iona and Zim are shooting. Do we want to put Dante into the fight Chaplain, do you want to shoot for Dante as well?
I can do. Yep.
Yep.
We'll
We'll
just
put
get
you.
the-
We'll put you in here. After Mason.
So Dante is using the pulse rifle, presumably.
I would guess so. Yep, you've
Yeah,
got M41A pulse rifle.
that would be the most logical at this range, I think. So that is,
You've got an RPG launcher.
yeah, I mean, that's maybe a bit excessive. So that's ranged combat, yeah.
Yep.
So that's 8 plus 1 for a pulse rifle is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plus
6.
plus 1 stress because you were around Captain Silver when Captain Silver had a.
Sorry.
Ah, right. Yes. Let's just take the apology as read for every dice roll between now and the rest of the game.
Are we all just burning our dice now?
There are no successes on those 9 die,
Ooh,
or on the stress dice.
not good.
Remember,
Yeah,
you do have story points, which you can
Dante?
you can spend to get an automatic success. You only have
Yeah.
one.
But I feel that might be more important later on. We'll just call back twinge at this point, and like,
twinge. And
It's
now
not
we
gone
come
well.
to
Should
our
have dodged Mason's bullet to the head.
yeah.
That's the story point she'll use it for.
yeah.
So no, that's a miss on Dante's part.
Okay, and does Iona want to, I don't know, launch a grenade at somebody? As you
Have I
have
got a
you-
grenade launcher? I don't think I've even got a grenade, have I?
That's fine. Where are you?
No, I don't think you do. I think that was
I've got my
Heather.
pistol
Your
or a knife.
rifles should have them.
I've only got a
shouldn't
smart gun, it's out of ammo.
they? Oh,
The
right.
smart gun doesn't have an underslung grenade launcher.
So I can either hoy the knife to really make the Bowie point, or service pistol. I'll take a shot with the service pistol.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, go for it.
Why not?
Although I would love to have seen you try to throw the knife.
Me too.
Throw the knife, then shoot the pistol at it, splitting the bullet in 2.
Matrix style, like.
Yeah. No, I'll just get the gun out and
Pistol whip them.
Yeah, your postcard's at risk. So
yes.
Yep. Okay, cool. Make me a ranged agility, and you get +2 to the service pistol.
Okay. 7, 9. And I've got 1 stress.
come on, Iona.
And
The fate of your family.
2 successes,
Ooh.
and my
Nice.
stress is fine.
Oh, very cool.
And so the damage on this. Oh, hang on a minute. I've just realised you got that.
+2 damage on my service.
No, it's 1 damage on your service.
Hmm?
You've got
This is-
+2 bonus, which is
Oh,
+2
sorry,
dice,
yeah.
and then your damage is
Mislooked,
1.
yep. But I did have 2 successes.
Yeah, which means you hit, and then the extra success means you get an extra damage. So you do get 2 damage.
Yes.
And yeah, the other character seems to disappear, and the beeping on Zim's motion detector has stopped. You manage to drop your smart gun, draw your pistol, and it looked like a shot between the eyes. All in one
Taking out the milk
fluid
bottles.
motion.
Ah, that was a good one.
So I think we're equal. That's at the
All
very
right.
least that draws
All right.
him.
Can you tell me how to do those one-liners? That's pretty cool.
What you do is you write them down beforehand.
Oh yeah.
And then when the situation comes up, especially with these synthetics, anything dairy milk based is going to fly.
Okay. So I milked the milkman dry.
Bit weird. bit weird.
Okay.
Just keep away from weird stuff. But
Okay,
yeah, that's the
cool.
sort of right ballpark.
Right ballpark. All right, cool.
Like,
cool.
Night Daisy would be a good one because Daisy's a name for a cow.
What's a cow?
We'll get into it later.
I'm kidding. I know what a cow is. I'm not an idiot.
You know what a cow is.
Yeah. Sorry. Just Should we go downstairs?
Yeah.
Cool. Good chat.
Mm.
We head back downstairs.
Yep, cool. You head back downstairs. You see Captain Silver is quietly still smoking a cigar, not looking stressed
Gone
at
through the
all
whole
now.
pack, I think.
It's like just letting you lot shoot things. And he's like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you like, shoot things. I don't care. You also notice that Chaplain and Mason seem to be glancing sideways quite a lot at Dante, who is paying them no attention.
We did it. Zim, Ione team. Done. We took out the milk bottles.
Very nice. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a milk pun, guys.
Oh.
They were robots. Sorry. You needed to know they were robots.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you know what? Context
Syntax.
is everything for every good joke.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, no offense, Chaplain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We were very lactose intolerant up there.
That's really good.
Mm.
How'd you come up with them so quickly?
Mm.
No, you told
Write
me.
them down beforehand.
Write
What
them
you
down
do.
beforehand.
Yep,
I remember.
Yep. They weren't semi-skimmed because we shot them.
We shot them.
Great.
Yeah, I have a problem with people with no feet too.
You're all right, actually, for a robot.
I'll take that as a compliment, Iona.
Well, I put down the gun again and then make my way over to the captain and Iona. And I show them the positive test results.
I'm going to do a James Shake Shack and get back into character. 1 second.
There you go. That's the captain right there.
I'm in character. Right.
I now understand the Clark Kent thing. That's just a completely different person.
Right. So wait, who is this, Mason? I was a bit out of it.
I point at Dante.
Oh.
Dante,
Yes.
I'm going to ask Chaplain here to take a closer look at you, if that's all right.
Why?
Well, we think there's been some readings. We just need to check it out. Just don't panic.
Yeah, your temperature's very high, Dante. It's like an inferno. God. This new Chaplain reboot's not settling well.
I'll fucking
Dante, that's
burn
all.
anything down me. You fucking Mason got all the fucking readings off me. Don't you? You've got my fucking blood.
Sure.
You fucking know that I've got a fucking plate in my back now. What more do you need? Let's just fucking get off this rock.
Whereabouts is the plate?
In
How
my
far does it
back.
reach down? All the way down. So we'd have to come in from the side if we're gonna. If we're gonna
Dante, how are you feeling right at this moment?
Fucking pissed off. My fucking mate is dead. I'm fucking trapped on this fucking rock, and UPP are fucking everywhere, and you're a fucking useless captain. Let's go.
I'm going to show them Dante. That's the word. Show Dante the results. What do you think that means?
How the fuck should I know? I'm not a doctor.
Foreign alien bodies detected.
It says foreign biological.
That's what I meant. I would have said that. Sorry. I meant that. If I say the word alien, does that mean credits roll? What is this? Do you know what this is?
No fucking idea. What is this, the fucking Spanish Inquisition? Nobody trusts that lot.
You saw what
I
happened.
get that reference.
You saw what happened. Well, you were there. You've seen what has been happening. There are creatures nesting inside bodies.
Dante wasn't there at any of them.
They would have been informed about it, though.
Yeah. Oh, Dante. Oh no, Dante did shoot someone in the chest. Yes,
that's what I'm referring. That's what I was referring to.
The doctors, wasn't it?
Yeah. You think I've got one of those fucking things in me? You fucking having a laugh?
I don't know, but we need to check this out immediately,
What the fuck are you going to do? Cut me open?
if needed.
Bit harsh, that, isn't it?
Whatever's in, if it is, we just need to find out, because if one of those creatures is inside you, you will not live very long, and neither will we.
I did have a really bad fucking curry last night. It could be that. I had the special. The person next to me at the table had this weird thing happen to them. We also had the special, so it could be something to do with the special and it's like a weird sandwich. It was the upsies special, not the downsies.
My nose isn't bleeding.
I get nosebleeds, so what? Plus people get them every now and then.
Touching your chest.
What? It's just natural, isn't it? Okay, every now and then you get a little bit of a scratch. What the fuck is this?
Dante, I'm going to ask you... No, I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to order you to hand over all of your weapons immediately.
Fuck off. You were sat there fucking wibbling like a fucking crybaby a minute ago. I ain't giving you shit. There's UPP around.
Zim, Iona, take Dante's weapons from her. That is an order.
All right.
She fights this.
Look, Dante, I don't want to do this any more than you want me to do this. So just hand over your weapons. Zim, you go up to her, take her weapons off her.
I'm going to hand it back to you for Zim, David, if that's all right.
I'm going to have to do a scene with myself.
No. Because, well, I don't want to metagame it per se, but I assume Zim wouldn't be happy with this.
Play it however you want to play it.
Okay, I'll play it. Bit harsh, isn't it?
Too fucking right.
Right.
Only me and you, Zim, are the only ones here who can fucking shoot properly.
Right.
Ooh.
We're fucking first through the door, the first fucking fighters. Would you want anyone else here with you as we breach through and fight these fucking UPP nuts?
Hey, look what happened to Hammer.
Hammer.
Exactly. We're the two left that can support this lot.
Right.
Why would you take my weapons from me?
I agree.
Good. Iona, fuck off.
Should have taken my hat off. Sorry.
I'm confused.
Silver's got really, really brash all of a sudden and really stupid.
Look, Dante, Zim, everyone. Let's just. Probably it was a false positive. We've all heard about those. We'll maybe have a little think, maybe run another little test in a bit. Should we head off to where we're going and you lead the way, Dante, and then look back at Mason?
I have a feeling we're going to end up with a things from the flood moment soon. Very first game I ran, I think. Flashback to that. So yes.
Nothing bad happened in that game.
No.
Nothing bad at all.
Nothing bad happened.
Until the last 5 minutes when it all went to shit.
Have
you read Mice and Men, Mason?
yeah. The rabbits, George.
I can't shoot
Look at the rabbits, Dante.
my own foot at this moment.
As Captain Silver, I'm like, Dante, as soon if you feel anything different or any change, you need to let us know immediately.
Yeah, let's get back to
Right,
fucking
we
Fort
don't-
Nebraska and then you run your checks. I don't want
Fine.
Cool. You go ahead.
that. And she just turns around and walks out the door.
Zim will follow her to make it easier for me.
Yeah, those two are now off being buddies somewhere else.
They're going back to Fort Nebraska.
That's where they're heading, yeah.
Okay.
I've just also noticed Dante's rival is Chaplain. So, yeah, wouldn't let Chaplain anywhere near them. I thought it said Captain first, and I thought, oh, that's worked well. But no, it's Chaplain. I can read, honest.
Zim has no buddy.
Zim has no friends.
Sad. It's so sad.
Captain's rifles, Iona.
Yeah, I know.
Going well, that one, isn't it?
So well.
Right, cool. So what are you doing now? So, your two, not jobs, have walked off.
So the other nut jobs remain. Great.
I don't know. Is there any, from your own experience, do you know if there's any way, if there is something that we know easily, any telltale signs or anything, other than a quick test like that?
Mason, I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Oh, sorry. I meant
this.
Mason. Sorry, I was looking at Mason and said Iona out loud. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who gets people's names wrong.
It's always me. Yeah.
The thing is, you don't know until they change. That's
Okay.
for sure. I mean,
And let's be honest, by then it's a bit late.
As you see them walking off, you notice that Dante's gun arm twitches every now and then as well.
Okay.
Should we just let them draw fire while we get to Fort Nebraska, and then maybe this decision is out of our hands?
Let's get back to the rendezvous point and we'll make a decision from there.
Good shout.
but we can't leave the Zim
We can't leave Zim.
in such a situation.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow them closely because Zim is part of the team as well as Dante. That's why I haven't shot her.
Yeah, but no one likes him.
He is part of the team.
In the background, you can hear Zim telling Dante about preparing one-liners, but making it out as if he's come up with it all.
What you do is you think of a really good joke, and then you write it down.
Yeah. It's also known as a Bowie knife.
Yeah. Turns out it's Bowie all
Bowie
along.
all along, not a Bowie. I know. I had to correct Sergeant Fiona. Anyway, I just thought I'd add that instead. All right, let's follow them.
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you all following?
Yeah.
Mm.
I can't let them go.
As you walk out into the street, you suddenly start to feel the hairs on the back of your neck and the hairs on your arms start to tingle, as if there's electricity running through the air. You are walking towards Fort Nebraska, the large military complex that towers over the city. And you can see the space elevator thing that's there. As you walk down and you start to feel this tingle, you notice from Fort Nebraska and outwards, the lights start to drop as all electricity seems to be cut off. There is a kind of sound that comes from Fort Nebraska. All electronics are knocked out.
Oh shit!
Go in there.
Any electronic item on your body that you are carrying no longer works. Chaplain, you suffer.
Technically, I am an electronic item.
Apparently, you are electronic, even though you're not. So you actually suffer.
You just make the power down sound as if you're on 5% battery. Like,
I've gone into airplane mode.
Can we fly?
Blue
into
screen of
the-
death. You suffer 1 point of damage as it kind of scrambles with your networks.
oh shit!
Blue light.
For reference, there are not many points left.
But a blue lightning arcs between metal structures. Electronics pop and fry. All the attacks that you have been hearing suddenly stop. All the shooting in the background that you've been hearing stops. Most weapons are kind of like they're pulse rifles. They're electronically charged.
Oh shit!
And you start to see, and you look up, and you see that the ships are no longer flying. They are falling.
Oh no!
And you start to see them crash and burn and explode on impact as all objects in the sky start to descend.
Essentially, we're in episode 1 of Flash Forward.
Pretty much.
Someone's let off an EMP, guys.
As you look up, you also notice that one of those chain dropships is plummeting towards you.
The dropship.
That's what they do.
Bog standard, classic move.
Should have given them a different name like Fly Ship.
Yeah. Then we can easily tell what behaviour is up to.
No, it's drop shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you all need to make a mobility check to try and
Oh,
avoid
no.
being squished.
Oh,
This is something I'm
Mason.
very good at.
Mason.
Ma-
By the
Mason,
power of stress dice, let's see what's happening.
Okay. Well, this is a ability check. Okay.
I'll get my damage dice ready for you, Tom.
I've still 1 regular die and 5 stress dice. So pretty good odds, right?
You got a story point if you need it.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, you do have a story point.
What a story to make.
Maybe I need it for shooting my comrades.
You've got to survive to do that, though.
Yeah.
1 success.
I got 2 successes. Can I do a cool forward roll?
Yes.
Stop.
stand up afterwards like an Olympiad.
10.
3 UPP guys just appear with placards. 6.0, 6.0.
6.0, 6.0, and 5.9. You did a little stumble on the ice at the end.
Yeah.
Always one.
There's always one who's just that nitpick.
It's the Craig Revel Horwood of UPP scoring.
Boo!
All the civilians boo.
1 success, but 2 ones on stress die. Okay.
2 more stress, and then please roll me a panic.
I will.
I just gonna roll a panic roll as well.
What?
Okay.
Did you succeed, Tom? Did you get a 1 or not?
I did get a 1 and I did get a 6, both on my stress dice. Yay!
Oh, so you actually succeeded. So you do manage to dodge out the way, so that's okay.
The panic check was 9 total.
Cool. We'll wait for Mason or Tom to do their panic check. Obviously, a dropship is dropping on your head. It's going to cause a little bit of panic. You thought you'd come
as well.
You both got a 9.
Buddies.
Cool. It's a good job you didn't roll a 10. Is all I'll say.
Yeah.
So 9 is in the panic of your oh fuck, let's get out of the way. You drop an item.
Oh, okay.
Whether by stress, confusion, or realization that you're all gonna die, you drop a weapon or other important item. So I am going to say, because it says mother chooses.
Yep.
Who's first on the list of characters? Mason. What can we have you drop? We can have you drop your incineration unit.
No, I needed this one.
Let's get warm.
Your M240 incinerator unit.
No.
I dropped my
No,
pack
the
of
thing that we don't know
smokes.
how it works, and that's not the reason why I dropped it off there. 'Cause I
It
don't know.
definitely is. It definitely is.
And Captain Silver, you can lose your pulse rifle.
My pulse rifle.
Yeah.
I thought that was coming. That's totally fine.
Just because you're a shit captain, and you're now even shitter.
I'm not shit.
It doesn't work anyway.
It doesn't work anyway.
Isn't it
Yeah.
bricked?
That's the point. None of your equipment works anyway. So
Well, I've got service pistol. If you want to drop that instead, because that would probably be the more useful one.
no, you can drop your pulse rifle.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yay.
But yes,
Rubbish.
as you run away and you drop ship, it crashes down and a big explosion happens, and you all kind of get blown forward a little bit. Could you all roll me actually mobility rolls for Dante and Zim then? So Chaplain, if you want to roll for Dante.
Okay.
Let's just see whether they're a lot further away, so it probably shouldn't be a real issue. But
Okay. One success for Zim.
cool.
None for Dante.
None for Dante.
Probably because
No-
it's an alien
no-
insider.
No successes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, Dante has 1 stress dice thanks to the captain, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zim goes, stop, drop, and roll.
It's a 5 on the stress dice.
That's all right. I can't roll dice either, so don't worry about it. The dropship scoots over the top of you all, and you're running away from it, but it actually manages to actually land in front of you. And the blast wave knocks Dante back, but they are unharmed. So that's fine. That was really disappointing. I rolled a lot of 1s then. But yes, as that happens and the ship explodes, you kind of shield your eyes away from the explosion, and you look up. You notice the clouds are moving in a strange way, as if there is something moving ominously within them.
What?
Clouds.
And that is where we shall end today's
Ominous.
session.
Whoa.
And also, that is the end of Act 2. I told you Act 2 would go a lot quicker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we wanted to kill Dante. That's why.
Well, there are a lot of other things that I could throw in there, but I realise how long this has been going on for, so I kind of want to build it up quicker. So.
Oh, amazing work, David. That was awesome.
There you go. So you do get another story point, so you now have 2 story points.
2 story
Yeah.
Did we
That's
do
exactly the same number of points as Chaplin's health.
Yeah.
We really should have used Chaplin's doctor skills, I think, in that abandoned building with hindsight.
Chaplain doesn't get healed with doctor. Chaplain gets healed with...
No, but he can
combat.
doctor us, can't he?
Doctor of the people.
Or he can doctor
But
other
then-
people. Is anybody injured?
Yeah, it's like Mason's on his last leg.
Are you?
I have a critical injury to my agility and my panic to my agility. Although
How much health do you have then?
I have 9 health left.
Oh,
I just got a critical injury by something that happened.
I can't remember what that was. Oh well. But yeah.
I can't
Okay.
remember
Well,
the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
I think when he melted an alien.
Probably.
Probably something to do with that. Yeah. But cool.
Yeah. Just a question. You said that the panic -2 to agility would subside after healing some stress.
Oh yes, yeah. That will now
1
heal.
point.
We'll have that.
Yeah. For Iona's amazing banter ability. So
Little
One-liners.
trick that I can't believe worked. I knew exactly what you were doing as soon as you said that.
Well,
Cool. So yeah, we shall leave that there for today.
Interesting.
And we shall move into the Lion's Den on the Act 3, the final act.
lions as well.
Yeah, there's lions in space.
Tigers and bears.
There's a randomly a giraffe
Animals.
and a mongoose. Cool. The first word says the mammoth as well, so there's a mammoth in it. But yeah, so possible EMP has just gone off, and it's all about to go wrong again. Because when doesn't it ever not go wrong in Alien?
So true.
So I hope you enjoyed that, everybody.
Did.
Nobody's dead yet. There's a bit of an argument going on as to whether Dante has a baby inside her or not. Or will be revealed on that one.
She does.
Soon to happen. So, excellent. We don't yet have a date for the next one. But I'm sure we shall discuss that and we shall let everybody know in due course.
And we'll get the right day this time. We'll all agree and double check social media.
Yes, if we can all personally remind me of dates and remind me of everything as well, because my timekeeping at the moment is not particularly great due to stress of PhD. But yeah, I need things like this to kind of stop me thinking about. I would say stop me thinking about space and stars and stuff, but this is actually based in space, so oh well. Cool. So yes, we shall go around, do our usual wrap up, tell everybody who you are, where we can find you, any cool projects or anything that you're working on and that you can actually talk about. And then we shall end and we shall see you on the next one. So let's start with Mark. Who are you, Mark? I don't know who you are. Please tell me who you are.
Let me just check my notes. Yes, I am. I
My
am
name's
the
Mark.
creator and host of the Folklore Podcast. Web address on my screen: www.thefolklorepodcast.com. Everything on that website. So then I don't need to tell you about it.
Nice and simple. Next, we shall go for our amazing captain.
Oh,
Fiona.
amazing now, right? Okay. There's some interesting feedback HR going on here. Fine. So, when I'm not dialing or playing another character who's crap at one-liners, you can find me on 2 podcasts. I run the What Am I Rolling podcast, which is a twice-monthly RPG one-shot podcast. And I'm also doing the DM's Book Club, which is a weekly D&D lore, how do you play RPG games sort of podcast as well. If you're free tomorrow night and you're like, I like this sort of improv thing that's not very scary, but I like space, we've got a show called Galactical Implosions, which is like a live in-person show, but also streamed on YouTube, but it's in VR as well. And it's a bit mixture of sort of Galaxy Quest, Red Dwarf, we've got aliens, but of the nice kind that don't, I mean, there's a lot of content to it, but it's really good fun. I'm hosting the chat for it on YouTube. So if you write in Galactical Implosions into YouTube, I can't spell it out at the top of my head. It's really good fun. And sign up and come join us for the final show, the workshop, tomorrow at 7 p.m. GMT. And that's me.
Excellent. Next up is, just to confuse everybody, it's our bodiless voice in the void. Everyone who's in the chat will probably realise that there are 5 voices here, but only 4 faces. We have somebody who exists only in the void of space, and that is Tom. Who are you?
It is a pleasure. That's hard to answer. No, I'm Tom. I'm a storyteller playing some games right now, and Hell Month is over, which I'm very happy about, and I finally get my games scheduled, and you will probably hear more from me soon. And just a few weeks ago, David and I published a brief Wesen mystery that is, I think, pretty neat, and we hope to do more like this.
Yep. You can go buy that on Drive-Thru RPG. It's called Longing Calling.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really cool. So do go check that out. And then last we have our wonderful Sergeant Iona, and was Hammer, but Hammer is no more. So just the Sergeant Iona. Who are you in real life?
Yeah. I'm James Shakeshafter. I'm the co-host of the Lawmen podcast, which is a comedy podcast about folklore. We're on that YouTube as well. Oh, we've got a live show at the Leicester Comedy Festival on the 6th of February, 2022.
2022?
Which is also being... 2022. It's also being live streamed on Next Up Comedy, which is a thing. And if you Google Next Up Comedy, you will find out what that is. But yeah, check us out.
Cool.
Is it true that Ruth Tongue is your special guest on that show?
No, she's
back from the dead.
Not alive.
Is that another
anymore?
one of her tricks?
No, she's not. She passed away.
I was going to say, is it another one of her tricks that she's come back from the dead?
For context, there's the biggest trick Ruth L. Tongue ever pulled, yeah.
In terms of legally speaking, you're probably on safer ground now.
Cool. Yeah.
Listen to the podcast for context for all of that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that she turned up in the episode straight after the one where you basically the first. Yeah. Brilliant, loved it. Cool. And then I am your storyteller, or mother, as it is in Alien. I have been your mother this episode, and will be in the next episode. We run on here. We'll run all sorts of random games. This Alien has been going on for a while. We've got occasionally we do a Vampire the Masquerade weird sci-fi future game. We've got next Friday, we will be playing The One Ring, Lord of the Rings RPG from Free League again. We'll be running through that, and Fiona will be playing a Hobbit, so will Tom. Yes, you are playing a Hobbit. Everyone's playing a Hobbit. Don't look at me like that. You're muted.
And
In my head, it was really funny. That's why I said it was really funny.
Learning how to do those one-liners.
You're playing a Hobbit. You're playing a Hobbit. There you go. That was it. It's not even that funny.
Everyone's a Hobbit. So they'll be going on a little adventure in that, which is really cool. And then at some point, I'm still trying to confirm the date on this. I think it's probably going to be the 15th of February. Paul, our erstwhile La Sombra, or Void Vampire, who just appears into his background regularly, will be running a game of Cult Divinity Lost for us. That one is, if you thought this was dark and weird, Cult Divinity Lost is a very dark horror RPG. It will be full of content warnings, that one. But it is a very good game. So we've got that. Obviously, we'll come back for part 7, 8, whatever it is, next part of Destroyer of Worlds, where we're going to the Lion's Den soon. And I also run another folklore podcast that's called The Drunken Storyteller. I had Johan Egerkrans on my last episode, who is the creator of Versen. Well, not creator. He wrote the original book, Versen, which then the RPG became. And we've done Versen on here a few times. And then next episode is going to be another special guest, isn't it? There's going to be someone else special on the next episode. I wonder who that could be. Who could that be, Fiona?
Me. It's me again.
Yeah, Fiona's everywhere. Yeah.
Yay.
We randomly sidetrack conversations quite a lot. I put what I thought would have been about half an hour's worth of notes, and we ended up at a 2.5 hour episode. So,
It sounds like one of our games.
Yeah.
side tangents. Who does that? But yeah, so we're that will be out on Tuesday, I think. Whenever February the 1st is, because it's an episode on In Bulk, or however you say it. But yeah, so go check that out if you're into that kind of thing. If not, then don't worry about it. And thank you very much for everybody for watching. I noticed the chat was very active. That was kind of cool seeing all those people in there. So thank you very much, chat. Yay! If you are new and you've only just come and joined this thing, you can actually watch all the previous episodes up on YouTube. So everything's up on YouTube under The Drunken Storyteller. But yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody. We shall see you at some point soon. Don't know when yet, though. But we will be back for Alien. See you.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Wait.